Well, everybody was wondering what the Chicago Bears are going to do in free agency, and the Bears have made their first move in improving their defensive line with signing defensive tackle Neville Gallimore. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this. What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Chi Bears Central on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go and get into this content for today, y'all. The Chicago Bears are signing defensive tackle Neville Gallimore. This is a guy that's played with a number of NFL teams. He started off his first 4 years in the league with Dallas. He played one season with the Los Angeles Rams and last season with the Indianapolis Colts, where he had 3.5 sacks. Over the course of his career that spanned 6 seasons, he has 7.5 sacks over that amount of time. He's 29 years old, 6'7", 307 pounds. So this is, it's a solid acquisition. This adds some depth to the Chicago Bears defensive line. This is not the splash move that a lot of Bears fans are hoping and wishing for. What this is a solid move that gets the Bears some added depth in at that defensive tackle spot. That's really all this is. He's not a bad veteran at all. Coming off his career best year last year, playing all 17 games, 3.5 sacks in that time, 3 passes deflected as well. Solid move, but it's not the move that you're looking for that completely turns over your defensive line, and that's what a lot of Bears fans are rightfully so going to be looking for at this deadline. The question now becomes about what's next for the Chicago Bears. This is a solid move to add some depth, but it's not the move. Now, we also got some word as well. The Chicago Bears are also targeting safety Coby Bryant as well. This is a guy that I have talked about before as being a potential replacement for Jaquan Brisker. Is Coby Bryant. We have not seen yet anything is if that's going to happen or if the signing is going to happen, but it seems like if the Bears do announce another signing today, that's going to be the signing that they announce. That's going to be the player that they end up bringing in. Coby Bryant is a player that played with the Seahawks last year, had 4 interceptions, 7 passes deflected. He's 26 years old, so we'll see if the Bears can get that done. But again, I need everybody to be clear here. Just because you don't know a player doesn't mean that's not a solid acquisition. Stop being casuals and thinking that only the names that you are familiar with means that it's a good signing. I need y'all to stop that, right? Now, we got to see what's going to happen there. But overall, this is a move where the Bears are adding depth at a position we know we needed depth. When you look at Neville Gallimore's PFF grades, not to say that that's the end-all, be-all, because as you guys know, it's not. PFF grades you always want to pair with the eye test, but he's solid in the pass protection. Not great, but solid in pass protection, solid in run protection. These are areas that the Chicago Bears definitely need help at. And it's a guy that can bring in some solid depth for you. You need depth moves. You're going to have depth on there. His pass rush grade was 70.2. He ranked 31st among 134 defensive tackles there, which is solid enough. The run grade, he ranked 100th there, so not great, but not terrible either. So that's when you look at it. This is a guy that can come in, help get pressure to the quarterback, and that's really all that is, right? It's there for a depth move. This is not the move that is going to fix the defensive line. It's not meant to be that. This is a solid move that's adding some depth to your defensive tackle. Now, Coby Bryant would be a better move as far as because you're adding a starting caliber safety if that's the case. But this is the opening of free agency. I know there have been a lot of teams that have made big splash moves so far. The Bears have not been one of those teams. We got to see if they can get to that place of being that. But so far, this is a solid move, man. A solid move. And, that's just what this is. That's what this was meant to be, to add some depth, and we'll think what happens when it comes down to it. First of all, the fact that your name is Chicago Broadcast, but you ain't broadcasting shit. First of all, talk about somebody janky. First of all, let's go look at your channel. Look at the success that I've had here with the Bulls and the Bears and talk about somebody's channel's janky. What's janky is your mama's ovaries because they birthed such a bitch-ass motherfucker like you who's trying to come into somebody else's YouTube comments of an actual successful channel, trying to talk bad, and you haven't had a lick of success to save your fucking life. So how about you do this? You stay your goofy ass sitting at home where you're meant to be, probably still in your mama's basement, worry about the fact that your mama's upstairs sucking dick, and you worry about that. You motherfucker, you've been on YouTube longer than us, and you've been on YouTube since motherfucking 2024, and you got 1,000 subscribers. Talk about some janky ass content. You don't even put your face on your content because you know you look like a bitch. Watch yourself. This is not motherfucking Bears Now. We don't take that shit lightly. Don't come in here disrespecting shit, because the next thing you'll know is I'll be fucking your mama's throat and be your stepdaddy just so I can beat your ass, okay? Watch that shit. Don't come in here being disrespectful because you're stupid, illiterate, and your mama didn't beat your ass when she should have. Don't put me in a position where I got to do what your daddy didn't, my boy, okay? How about that? Watch about that before you get smacked in this bitch, okay? Now, back to the shit that we get into with this. And I hope he's better than the one we have. I haven't heard anything about him doing anything. We'll see. Like, it's meant to be depth. This is a depth signing. This isn't a signing to gas it. It's a depth signing. That's really what it is. It's a depth signing. Dude's name sounds like a Harry Potter character. They're not a depth defensive tackle. Swish a flick, my guy. Welcome to the Shy. Hey, we'll see. Haize is not the one the motherfuckers be wildin', fam. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. Like, I told you, I don't like people. So when y'all give me an opportunity to go off on y'all, I will go off on y'all every single time. I don't like y'all. Like, let me not say that. I don't like people. I love the supporters of Chicago Bears Central. But if you come in here trying to be goofy with your whack-ass content, my boy, like, you got to chill. How the hell you got a voiceover only channel and your voice is trash? How the hell you got that, bro? That don't even make any sense. Who knows? This could be low risk, high reward. I'm not going to gas it and say that the reward could be extremely high, but this is a low risk signing. It's not much to it. At the end of the day, if he comes in and provides some depth, that's it. Right now, we know that the Bears need to get more pressure on that edge. That's something that's unexcusable. We definitely need to get that together, and we'll see how that's going to go. Roasted on a Monday morning. Get him my high voice. Listen, just leave me the fuck alone. That's all I can say, because I go right to hell. I'm not finna be pitter-patting with you motherfuckers. I'm going straight to hell with it every single time. All the way to hell with it every single time. I need y'all to realize this. Hokich Obama says, I'm a football casual, so come in here to know more about football. You know we got you, bro. You know we got you. Free agency just started. Exactly. I know. We all want to see exactly what Ryan Poles is going to do with that defensive line. It's something we're all waiting for. We all want to see. Let's just be a little bit patient. Let's see what Ryan Poles does with it. This is just the first move of free agency. Right now, I feel like Ryan Poles is setting up the depth, right? And then he's going to make the big swing. That's what I feel like is going to happen here. But he got to get on it. We've already seen teams make big swings. They aren't waiting for it. Ryan Poles can't sit on his hands too long. Let's see him get out there and see what's going to happen. Tell motherfuckers to stay in their damn lane, fam. CBC legit. I like the signing for our depth. Exactly. It's just depth. That's all it is. But all right, y'all. We'll be back. I'm sure y'all going to see my face again today. We'll see what's going to happen. Love you guys. Bear down. We'll see what else Ryan Poles got in store for us today. Let's hope that Poles gets active early. Love you guys. Bear down, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.